Today we continue on with the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend. We've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. The All-Pro Chris Boswell with the honors. Off we go from a rain-soaked Acrisure Stadium. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in. Keon Holman. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Bills first down.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Bills
From the gun, Josh Allen. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. 25th minute. They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. It's Gregory Rousseau in on the stop.
1 yard gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9. A quick throw taken in out. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
Steelers first down.
The shotgun, it's A-Rob. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. He'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that screenplay. And a first down.
First down.
Rodgers going up top again. This one intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp. They're going to take over now at their own 34-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
And he will score. Nicole Hardman. Touchdown. his third touchdown catch this year. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. A-Rod now to throw on first down. He finds Metcalf on the slant. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Bold decision there by this quarterback to attack a guy who's already made you pay for challenging him earlier today. He trusted his guy to not only win, but to defeat man coverage, and I think he got away with one there.
And I don't think he got that wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers first down.
From the gun, Rodgers will swing this out to Johnson. He gets free. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We'll start at the 4. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
Throwing is Allen. That's going to be incomplete. Good work as the defender bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And he is out of bounds at the 45. Allen to his tight end, Kincaid, and the Bills have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Man in motion is Coleman. Allen going to give it to Cook. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. They're going to run it here with Mananga. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
For us Steelers, first down. First down at the 47-yard line.
Rodgers on first down. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'd say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have, and fortunately for them, he bails him out by not securing the catch.
That's caught by Dell working his way across the field. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Steeler first down. Out of the pistol, Rodgers to throw. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play. They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
This defense holding tight. Now from the 3-yard line, they'll try to stop third and goal. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Take down. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers draw closer here. It's 21-14. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. But dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First down team at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Man in motion is Coleman. On third down, it's Josh Allen. He's got his man, and that's Kincaid. Down the right sideline. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 7 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. First down for Aaron. Pass taken in by Johnson. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on first down.
Second and 1.
On the ground, here is Monunga. Good running there, getting close to midfield. Let's mark him there. And a first down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big...
And he's in! DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Hardman now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Joey Porter Jr. that time up to make the play. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. They'll come up here on second down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's going to air this one out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Kyle Duggar. And the Steelers are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. That's to the left side, crossed by Noel. He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
47-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. On the give, it is Monunga. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
It's now
third and short yardage. It's Rodgers. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
He's done his man, complete to Johnson.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath, focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
A first down throw from Rodgers. Oh, Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up second down.
Second and 10.
319!
Again, it's Rodgers. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a miss.
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down. It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there, and it'll be third down. From the gun, here is Allen. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. To the air once more is Allen. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. On play action, Allen. That's going to be caught by Kincaid. And they'll take this down inside 35. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. So we reach the intermission. It has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. A-Rod now to throw on first down. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line. A big one there to start the second half. An even 40 yards. They'll run with Monunga. They'll get this right to the 20-yard line. TJ Sanders there to make the play. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Bills' 20-yard line.
Monunga gonna get it again. And he's into the end zone. Kyle Monunga. Touchdown Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. He knocks it through. And the Steelers are back within a field down. Back out to kick this one off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
Down 21-yard line.
A carry for Cook. Finding room at the 35. A terrific run. He's got this one down inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 50 yards.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
Once again, it's Cook. He brings this to about the 26-yard line. Jack Sawyer up to make the tackle.
A game of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. Josh Allen on the bootleg. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have 1st and goal. Allen now off the bootleg. Exiting the pocket right. And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line.
And it might have taken longer than they would have liked, but that's the first sack of the game, and it came at the perfect time. This defense desperately has to get off the field, and that play gets them a lot closer to doing so.
A run out of the gun with Cook. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. 3rd and goal.
5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Bill.
Touchdown, Bill.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Mitch Wishnowsky set
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. He finds Metcalf on the slant. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
10 yards on the pickup.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
On 4th down, they snap it to Rodgers. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
56.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Allen. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Gonna send it downfield toward Knox. And he'll get into the end zone. Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Run now for Monunga. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Dorian Williams in to make the play. From the gun, Rodgers. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Rodgers. That one caught by Noah. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup. You find yourself down big, it's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's caught! And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Here's Cook. And he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 17 and 18 on the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Hey, pick 26.
Rodgers on 1st down. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he'll be taken down after a game 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He's going to air one out for Metcalf, and he will get into the end zone. DK Metcalf, touchdown Pittsburgh. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Touchdown here in the fourth quarter, Greg. They have a big mountain to climb, but at least they're technically still alive this one.
And now, Mike, we're going to see them line up to go for 2. They're going to see if they can get this lead down to 16 points and still give them a chance to fight back here late in the fourth quarter.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Hey, hold.
A run with Cook. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. He's got it at the 7, and he will score again. Dalton Kincaid, touchdown Bills. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year.
The kick is good.
So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Travel start on the ground, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. Throwing, Rodgers. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the dramatic happening here, Mike. I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A run up the middle with Cook. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
At the 22-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
56.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
No. We're not getting
1st down for Aaron. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. Rodgers. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Here we go. One final play. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They have fought till the end, but still will come up short. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy